All right, quick video on dry blasting, and we're going to talk about this metering valve here. And basically, for dry blasting, you have a couple options or setups. You see either a siphon tube, which is a tube that is poked down on the inside, and it just pokes into the media. Okay. Then you have the metering valve, and then there's also pressure pots, exterior pressure devices. Anyway, what I want to talk about is the advantage of running a metering valve and how it's an upgrade to a dry blast cabinet. Okay, so let's talk about the Harbor Freight cabinet that I used to have, and it had a siphon tube. And the reason they suck is because most times they are designed improperly. Usually it's a single tube that sticks down in your media, and the bad part about this, there is no venting. You need venting behind the media so it can draw up the media smoothly. Okay, so I had to modify my siphon tube. You can also buy one. There's, I believe, TP Tools or Scat Blast sells an updated 2-tube style siphon tube for the Harbor Freight cabinet. It costs $40. However, that is a non-adjustable device, meaning you can't make the media flow rich or lean, and I'll get to that in a minute. Next up is you have this metering valve, and it's 1-inch NPT, and it plugs into my wood vapor dry blast cabinet, which I can switch back and forth. So I'll have a video on that in the upper right hand corner. Check it out. One cabinet, wet blast and dry blast. Awesome. So anyway, one advantage to this here is you have this device here, and it's an adjustable air bleed, which induces a vacuum leak, basically. And see the two holes? So I can screw this way in and richen the flow. So the vacuum created by the gun will, that vacuum's always there by the gun, right? Do I want to introduce air or not? Because if I close these holes off, it will pull super hard on the media and suck up tons of media, making it rich, to the point where I can make this thing fully clogged. I can clog this whole line. Obviously, you don't want to do that, but it will pull more media so you can have a rich flow, meaning it'll strip more paint or whatever, right? Or on the flip side is I can lean it way out. If I'm doing some precision work and I don't want to overheat the part, or I want to polish or whatever, then you can lean it out, meaning barely any media gets sucked up, okay? And then there's different types of media, right? You have large media, small media, different weights of media. So that's going to alter how this system flows. And it's nice to just come here and turn this dang screw to, regulate that. Okay, that's a huge advantage. Okay. Next advantage is, see how this guy's at the bottom? All you need to do is put a cup or two of media in the hopper, and it gets back down here. The siphon tube is way up here, and you got to pound on it, and you got to keep feeding that siphon tube, okay? This, however, tends to get the media out of the hopper way easier. So, that being said, is you can do quick media swaps, okay? If you only have a cup or two in here, it's super easy to swap it out. Now, the one difference between this metering valve is this hose is external, and you have to poke it back in internally. But here I got it through this bulkhead that also accepts my vapor blast stuff, but you will need to put a grommet here or wherever and poke the hose back into the cabinet and back to the gun. So that's the only thing you got to do. So these cost $40. I'll put a link below. They have a Harbor Freight version, or any cabinet that has a trap door. So it comes with like a bulkhead a nut that you can drill a hole in that trap door and jam it right on there. Or this version, which is straight threads, and then I just got a nipple from the hardware store, and so forth. And then it has a plastic nut here on the bottom for draining the media. So that's it on metering valve. The reason I'm bringing this up is because, I sell the HTMR blast gun, right? And I've had people reach out to me and say, hey, my cabinet doesn't blast good, will your gun solve my problem? And I say, well, what's your problem? And they're like, oh, the media is not flowing right. I'm like, well, whether you have a media flow with your current gun or my gun, it's still a media flow issue. You have to get the flow to the gun, and then the gun's job is to accelerate the media. So I usually tell these people, like, hey, do you have a single siphon tube? They're like, yes. I'm like, well, that's your problem. Here's a video where you can modify, build, or buy a siphon tube. Or I say, the hell with it, get one of these. And then solve your flowing issue, and then upgrade your gun. Okay, because this is the root cause in most cases, is the flow sucks. I love this thing, man. I just tweak this a little bit. This is how I generally set it up, is I close this guy to, the screw covers up the holes until the media starts surging. So it'll be like, choo, choo, choo. And that's telling me that there's too much going in here. And then what I do is I back it off until it stops. So that gives me the richest flow, for if I want to be stripping paint, rust, whatever. So that gives me a rich flow. Also, I sell different gun sizes and nozzles. The nozzle size will play a role in how much media it depletes from this, the tube. So you need adjustment. So I think a siphon tube, a fixed siphon tube, is just a stupid design. Because this has so many more advantages to it. Now, I guess you can design a siphon tube, and you can kind of put this, the double tube, the tube that's not hooked up or venting. I guess you can come up with some adjustable venting, but screw that, man. This is the way to go, I think. Also, I believe this is just a 1/4 inch NPT. You can even put like a ball valve on here if this is too coarse of an adjustment. I've seen people put valves on here and they're cracking it open and closed. Yeah, you could do that too. So anyway, that's it for this video. Just wanted to do a quick video on this because a lot of people are in this situation, and I think this is the solution. Well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.